Good morning, children. How are you all? Nice, very good of you. Very good, children. I am also very fine, children. Thank you very much. And a very warm welcome to you, children, everyone. And today we are going to start a new chapter called Area and Perimeter. We are going to start a new chapter, Area and Perimeter. Before going into this chapter, we will know the recap of the old chapter, that is factors and multiples. We have factors and multiples we learned before the holidays. Now everyone remember the factors and multiples, no children? Yeah, right. Very good of you. And area and perimeter. Area and perimeter is used to find the different shapes, area of different shapes. Actually, right, very good. And what is a shape? How many shapes are there? Can you say me what is this shape? Can you say me what is this shape? Yes, it is in a rectangle shape. It is in a rectangle shape. Now what is this shape here? It is also in rectangle shape. Yeah, very nice. See, here you have a square shape and a rectangle shape. In this chapter, we will find the area of square and rectangle and also the different shapes such as like triangle. We will find the area and perimeter of square, rectangle and triangle area of triangle in this chapter. Now, and also we should find the perimeter on area of different shapes. Perimeter and area of different shapes. And also in this chapter we will learn the definitions of area and perimeter. We will learn the definitions of area and perimeter. Okay, what is area? First we will learn what is area. The space occupied by a shape. The space occupied by a shape is called as area. The space occupied by a shape is called as area. All of you repeat along with me. The space occupied by a shape is called as area. Very good. Next, perimeter. We learn about the perimeter. The total length of the shape is called as perimeter. Everyone repeat along with me. The total length of the shape is called as perimeter. Right, children. Here I have given you three shapes. Three rectangles I have given you. Now, is these three rectangles are same in shape, same in size? No. So, this is a small rectangle, this is a medium rectangle and this is a large rectangle. So, the area of these three rectangles will be same? No. The area of these three rectangles also may change. Why? Because area means the space occupied by the shape. So, it means inside the shape. Area occupied. It is inside. So, here also inside the rectangle, inside the rectangle. See, it is a small, it will have a small area. It is medium, it will be having the medium area according to the measurement. You should measure the length and breadth. You should measure the length and breadth based upon the area will also change. Now, what is perimeter? As we all know, the total length of the shape. Total length means nothing but the boundaries of the shape. The boundaries of the shape is called as perimeter. The boundaries of the shape is called as perimeter. Is called as perimeter. Now, the perimeter of the shapes also may change, children. Why? Because see here we have a small rectangle. The perimeter of this rectangle will also be changed. Why? Because it is having a small area. the perimeter will be also small. So in this, which rectangle is having the large area and large perimeter? Yes, why this one? Why? Because it is having a large area and the large perimeter. Why? Because the area rectangle is very big. And in this chapter, we will learn more about the formulas of area and perimeter of a square and a rectangle. Of a square and a rectangle. Here, in rectangle, we have two lengths are equal. The lengths of the rectangle are equal and the breadth of the rectangle are equal. So, the length measurement will be same and the breadth measurement will be same. In the square, all the four sides are equal. In the square, all the four sides are equal. So, the area will be constant. Okay children, again I will give a brief explanation of this chapter, introduction of this chapter. The chapter name is area and perimeter. In this area and perimeter, we will learn about the shapes such as square and rectangle. The area will change for size to size and the perimeter also will change from size to size. Okay, we have different shapes and different objects. So, square will not be of a constant size. It is also from small to, it will also increase to big square. For suppose example, you take your room, your living room. So, your living room, the inside where you are living in the room is called as area. The inside the room where you all are living is called as area, and the perimeter means the walls. The room which is covered by the walls is called as perimeter. The room which is covered by the walls are called as perimeter, and the inside the room it is called as area. Now you understood the area and perimeter chapter. It is just brief introduction children, and tomorrow we will have another session. Bye children, take care everyone.